there, Gloria. Just wondering, are you on your way to our house right now?
Hello there, Haley. Why, yes, I'm on the road right now and should be there shortly. I've been looking forward to meeting my darling grandchild from the moment I heard you were pregnant. I bought some stuffed animals, some baby clothes, some formula, a crib, and a mountain of other things that I can't wait to give you. I hope it's not too much at once.
Yeah, thanks. Hey, Gloria, I appreciate you going out of your way to buy all that stuff for us, but could you please not come to our house?
Oh, is something the matter? Is the baby sick? Did you have to cancel the party?
No, the party is still on like normal.
Then I'm not sure I understand, dear. What's the matter?
Do I really have to say it? Fine. I don't want you to come to our house. That's it. Everyone but you is invited.
What? Why would you say that?
Oh, Gloria, you do understand what sort of family we are, don't you?
Well, of course. You're an ordinary, happy, growing family. Just looking at you and Tucker smiling with the baby in the hospital pictures brings a smile to my face.
Ordinary? Ordinary? Did you just call us ordinary?
I suppose I did. Are you not an ordinary family?
No, we're not anywhere even close to ordinary. We are a bona fide elite family, and don't you forget it. My husband, your son, is a company CEO, and I graduated from an Ivy League university. We go to parties with the richest, most influential people in the state. We've never gone to anything but a 5-star resort on our vacations. We live larger than most celebrities.
Well, that's true, but all Tucker did was inherit the CEO position from my husband when he passed away. And as for your university, aren't I correct in understanding that you were a legacy admission? All you needed to do was fill out the application, have your parents pay your tuition, and the rest was all taken care of. I suppose you're both very fortunate in terms of family circumstances, but is that really elite?
Shut up, you! You can't talk to me like that! Yes, we are really an elite couple, and never question that again!
My goodness, Hallie. I'm terribly sorry to have offended you so much.
Seriously, where do you get off giving me crap about how I got into college anyway? You didn't go to college. You didn't even graduate from high school.
You're right, Hallie. Due to my family's circumstances, unfortunately, I had to drop out before I graduated.
Right? So don't you dare criticize me about my educational attainment, got it?
You'll have to forgive me, sweetheart. I was just sort of thinking out loud. I have this awful habit of saying just a little tiny bit more than I should.
A little bit? You shouldn't have talked back to me in the first place. In any case, we are an elite couple, and we do not want a high school dropout woman setting foot in our elite house. We'd rather limit the negative influence you have on our child. You understand, don't you? We wouldn't want him to catch whatever disease rotted your brain, so just stay home.
A disease that rots your brain? Curious. Does such a thing even exist, I wonder?
Yes, it does!
Ah, are you perhaps referring to Naegleria fowleri?
What the hell is Naegleria fowleri?
It's a form of brain-eating amoeba, although that would be a parasite, not a disease. And it doesn't rot the brain, rather the amoebas consume astrocytes and neurons in the brain.
That's the same thing! God, you're so nitpicky!
I just like to be precise. Anyway, if I can't come to your house, could I perhaps look through the windows with a telescope or binoculars?
Of course you can't, you creeper!
But Hallie, all I want is to see my grandson's face.
Well, give it up because it's not gonna happen. You've seen our house, haven't you? The exquisite design, the immaculate yard, the gated community. The They don't let just anybody live in a house like this.
Is that right?
That's right. Only a select few elites like us get to live in a house and neighborhood this classy. They won't even let you in the front gate unless you're either an elite executive yourself or married to someone who is an elite executive.
Good heavens! I had no idea your neighborhood was so exclusive. Forgive my ignorance.
Do you get the picture now? There is no way in hell that some dried-up old woman who is too stupid to graduate from high school is ever going to set foot in our house.
I understand perfectly, Hallie. I'm simply not worthy of standing in your presence. Goodness gracious. To think I was just a few minutes away from arriving at your doorstep. Oh, the humanity! Thank you so much for setting me straight.
It was my pleasure, Gloria.
I'll turn around and head home immediately.
Hey, Mom, where are you right now?
Who, me? I'm sitting here at home, dear.
Oh, really? Wow, I wish you would have told me sooner. I'll swing by and pick you up on my way.
Oh, you don't need to go out of your way to pick up little old me.
Yeah, Mom, I kinda do, actually. Anyway, go ahead and get ready to leave. I should be at your house in about 10 minutes, and I won't take no for an answer, okay? I'm concerned whether you'd be able to get there on your own. You have a tendency to kinda, I don't know, zone out sometimes.
Do I really zone out that much? Now that I think about it, your father used to tell me the same thing from time to time back before he passed away.
It wasn't time to time, Mom. It was basically every single day. But I guess I can't be too hard on you. After all, you did raise me and Tucker to be able to run the company on our own.
Don't be ridiculous, sweetheart. I did no such thing. It was all you boys' hard work and dedication.
Anyway, we can talk about this stuff another time. Are you at least dressed and ready to go? Actually, you know what? I'll have a friend of mine who lives in your area pick you up. I'll just make us both late if I swing that far out to get you myself.
That's what I was trying to tell you about the party, dear. I'm afraid that I won't be able to go with you.
What? Why not? Are you sick or something?
No, that's not it at all. I feel fine. It's just that there are apparently some rules in their neighborhood that I wasn't aware of.
Rules? Like the homeowners association?
No, just Tucker and Hallie's house. Apparently, I'm not allowed to go inside.
Mom, is this another one of your gags or something? Can we get to the punchline already?
I'm not joking at all. I'm completely serious. Hallie taught me all about the rules at their house just a few minutes ago.
Hallie? Tucker's wife?
That's right. It appears as though their house has incredibly strict entrance requirements, and if you don't meet the requirements, then you don't deserve to go in.
Uh-huh. So you're saying that Hallie told you that you don't deserve to go to their house?
Yes, that's exactly what she told me. I was so grateful for her explaining the rules to me. I had no idea how exclusive an establishment their house was.
Hold on, this is all incredibly confusing.
Really? Which part?
I mean, the whole thing, basically. Okay, let's start over from the beginning. Tell me everything that Hallie told you, okay? I'll figure out what to do next after I hear the whole story.
If you're interested in hearing the story, then I'd be more than glad to tell it. You know I love telling stories.
Hey, Mom, is this a good time?
Well, hello there, Tucker. How was the party the other day? Did you all have fun?
Yeah, we sure did. Without you to spoil all the fun, we all had a blast.
That's excellent to hear. I was a bit lonely all by myself at home, but I'm glad to hear that you all enjoyed yourselves.
You know, Mom, that right there is what I've always hated about you.
What is? I'm not sure what you mean, sweetheart.
No matter what happens, you're always so... I don't know, you're just like whatever about everything. Even when Dad died, you barely even looked like you were sad at all.
Didn't I? I suppose you might have a point. Perhaps I could have acted a bit more like a grieving widow for you.
You've just floated listfully through life as long as I've been alive. You've never once done anything motherly for me at all.
I'm so sorry you feel that way, Tucker. I wish I could have been a better mother for you.
Yeah, well, it's too late for that now. I'm sick and tired of you, Mom. And you're only gonna get worse and worse now that you're an old maid.
Oh, you don't need to worry about me, dear. I'll do my best to make sure I don't become a burden on you. You can feel free to live your life as you see fit without paying me any mind at all.
And another thing. I want you out of the company as soon as possible. I'll handle all the operations. You were only ever a figurehead on the board of directors anyway.
A figurehead? Don't be ridiculous, Tucker. I don't think I could be a figurehead for anything, even if I tried.
Yeah, and that's my point exactly. You are useless! I'm gonna call the shots from here on out. I mean, why do you think the company has grown like it has since I've been in charge? It's all me! You've been sitting on the board of directors and getting all the benefits of the company's success, while I've been doing all the work. That all ends here and now.
I never had any intentions of being dead weight, but if that's what you want, then I guess there's nothing left for me to say. You'd like me to depart from the company, is that correct?
That's right! Go and tender your resignation to the board as soon as possible.
Very well. I leave the company in your hands, Tucker. I wish you and Carter all the best in making the company as successful as you can. I know your father will be able to rest easy knowing the company he started is now in the hands of his two capable sons.
Oh, Carter! Ugh, that guy's a pain in the ass just like you! He's always giving me crap about every last thing. Like, who does he think he is? Just because he's on the board of directors doesn't mean he gets to boss me around. I'm the CEO, damn it!
Carter's always had a tendency to put all his effort into even minute details. He's such a kind, hard-working boy.
Yeah, that's a nice way to put it. I'd simply say he's an obnoxious micromanager. I think my next order of business will be to force him out of the company.
Tucker, no! You can't do that to Carter. He's your brother.
This is the business world, Mom. It's a dog-eat-dog world. Survival of the fittest. Our clients don't care if me and my brother are playing nicey-nice and running the company together. They want results, and that's exactly what I get.
Goodness, Tucker. I suppose I shouldn't be too surprised. You always were a bit ruthless, ever since you were a boy.
Exactly. I'm a ruthless businessman, and that's exactly why I rose to the top of the organization. I'm nothing like you and Carter.
So, you're sure about this? You're really going to run the company all by yourself from now on? Are you sure you won't come to regret this decision?
Not a chance in hell. Now stop bothering me, will ya? I have better things to do than chat it up with some random old hag.
Very well, dear. I'll respect your wishes and leave you in peace.
It's about time. I've been waiting to get you out of my hair since the day I turned 18.
Hey, Gloria, I heard the news from Tucker.
The news? What news? I don't watch the news all that often. I'm more of a newspaper person.
You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you and the company.
Oh, that news. Indeed, I'm resigning from my post as chairman of the board of directors.
I actually had one more request to make of you.
Oh, you do? What is it, dear?
We don't want to have anything to do with you ever again.
You what? I don't understand.
Do I have to spell everything out for you? Take a hint, will you? We want you out of our lives. Never talk to us again. Neither of us consider you as a member of our family anymore. You are nothing to us.
Oh no, please don't talk like that. You don't want me to be your mother-in-law anymore? Won't you be sad to lose contact with me?
Not in the slightest. Who in their right mind would want anything to do with a pathetic loser like you? Really, getting rid of you is going to make me happier than I've been in years.
I see. Well, I wish nothing but happiness for you, Tucker, and my grandson. So if that's what you want, then I suppose I have no choice but to comply with your wishes. What about my grandson, though? Will I get to see him?
Of course not! From this day forward, you are banned from interacting with me, Tucker, this baby, or any future children we have. If I see you anywhere near our house, I'm calling the police. Do I make myself clear?
Goodness, the police? I suppose that means you're serious then.
I'm dead serious, so you had better heed my warnings and stay the hell away from us.
Very well, Hallie. If that's what you and Tucker want, then I'll respect your wishes.
Mom, you've got some explaining to do. I want answers now.
Tucker, what's the matter, dear? Did something happen?
Don't play dumb with me, Mom. Yes, something happened. I just got fired as CEO.
Goodness gracious, is that right?
Yes, that's right, and you must have had something to do with it.
And what something would that be? You ordered me to resign from my position as board chairman. I told Carter about my intentions and tendered my resignation to the board a few days later.
Then explain how the hell I got fired.
Well, when I told them all that I was resigning at your request, they begged me to reconsider.
Wait, they didn't accept your resignation?
No, they didn't. Actually, they made a resolution that very day to terminate you as CEO.
And you just sat back and let them?
What else was I to do? They seemed very determined.
I don't care how determined they were. You're my mom, aren't you? You should have talked them out of it. That's your job as my parent. Parents protect their kids, right? Even at their own expense. Wow, Mom. I guess that shows me how much you really cared about me. Some mother you were.
Don't be silly, dear. You know I care deeply about you. That's why I did everything I could to respect your wishes.
My wishes? My wishes were that you get fired and I stay, not the other way around!
Yes, but you also said that it was a dog-eat-dog world, didn't you? The company's clients don't care about family or niceties. They just want results. That means that the people who get the most results naturally rise to the top, and those who don't sink to the bottom.
Yeah, you don't need to tell me that. I know that already.
Then you shouldn't be surprised the board of directors want the CEO to be the person who is best suited to achieving real results for the company. And that person is Carter.
What? Carter? What the hell? What has he ever done for the company? All he ever does is complain about how I'm running things.
And apparently that's exactly what they wanted him to do. I've never had much of a mind for business myself, but the other directors have all been with the company since your late father was still at the helm. They're all in agreement, so I think it's safe to say that they're making the right decision for the company. They compared your results to Carter's and decided that he would be a better fit for the CEO position than you. So they're firing you and hiring him in your place.
No way! I don't believe this! This was all your doing, wasn't it? Did you tell them to fire me?
I just wanted to make sure you and Carter got exactly what you wanted, that's all.
Are you going senile, Mom? Did you actually think I wanted to get fired?
Did I perhaps make a wee bit of a mistake?
That's it. I can't talk to you. I'm just wasting my time and energy. I'm gonna talk to Carter about this. Hey, Carter, I heard what happened, you backstabbing piece of trash. I'm getting fired as CEO thanks to you. Excuse me, Tucker? What makes you think you have any right to act like an aggrieved victim here? What the? It's because I am the victim. Oh yeah, that's strange. Word on the town is that you were attempting to force Mom and me out of the company so you could control it all by yourself. Huh? That's not true. I would never try to force you guys out of the company. What gave you that idea? Mom told me exactly what you were doing, dude. What? You're seriously gonna take Mom's word for it? She's obviously just telling you a bunch of lies. She's the one trying to force me out of the company. You'd better watch out. She'll probably come after you next. Come on, Tucker. You and I both know that Mom is incapable of concocting a scheme like that. All right, fine. I'll admit it, but it's not what you think. Yes, I was trying to get Mom to resign from her position as board chairman, but it was for the company's benefit. She's only ever been a figurehead. We don't need her on the board at all, much less board chairman. Yeah, that's what she told me you said about her, but you couldn't possibly be any more wrong. How the hell am I wrong? She doesn't do anything. She leaves all the decision-making to us. Yeah, that's called delegation. She's the board chairman. It's not her job to micromanage all the minute details of the company's day-to-day operations. Not to mention, she actually did do all the decision-making for a while. Don't you remember? She took over as CEO right after Dad died. Yeah, again, as nothing but a figurehead. She's no businessman. She admits that herself. Yeah, she's definitely not cut out for the position like Dad was, but that's not what's important. What's important is that she was the one who encouraged everyone to keep going when things were looking bad. She's a bit of a goofball, but she's a fun goofball, and honest to a fault. She was focused on keeping the company united as one team, building strong relationships within and between departments. When Dad died, everyone thought the company would go under within a year. But thanks to our Mom's hard work and dedication, the company survived. You know what I call that? I call that results, and results don't lie. But god damn it, Carter, how can you have so much respect for her? Let me ask you the reverse side of that question. Why do you hate Mom so much? Don't you remember how she was after Dad died? Like, did you ever see her shed even one single tear for him? She was smiling and laughing the whole time at his funeral. That was because she was putting on a strong face for us, you oblivious idiot! What? Her husband died, Tucker! Do you honestly think she wasn't sad about that at all? She was obviously heartbroken. She was probably crying herself to sleep every night on the inside, but she couldn't let us see her like that. So she fought back the tears and smiled through it, all to keep us from getting discouraged. She didn't just keep the company from falling apart after Dad died, she kept us from falling apart too. No! That's not true! There's no way she was thinking that much about us! You're the only person in our circle who doesn't seem to get it, Tucker! If you're really that oblivious, then that settles it. Someone like you has no right to be the CEO of this company! I've tried my best to support you, Tucker. I wanted you to be the best CEO you could be, even better than Dad was! That's why I was so critical of you all the time. I wanted you to learn from your mistakes. And Mom, too. She was the one who encouraged the board to keep you on as CEO because she had faith in your potential as an executive. And what did you do to repay us? You stabbed us in the back. I'm not gonna let you get away with that. Fine, whatever. You want to be the CEO? Go ahead, the job's yours. I'll just take a seat on the board of directors instead. From now on, I'm the one who'll be criticizing your every decision. Don't get ahead of yourself, Tucker. You're not the one who makes that decision. The shareholders do. And how do you think the shareholders will view your recent behavior, huh? If you're not even willing to do right by your family, why should they believe you'd be willing to do right by the company? A company is nothing without the people who make it work. Dad got that, which is why he took care of his family and his employees. You don't, however. And for that, you're getting fired. From this day forward, you no longer have any place within this company. We wouldn't even hire you to clean the office bathrooms. Now clean out your desk by the end of the day, or I'll have security escort you out. God damn it, I won't stand for this!
Unless I'm mistaken, I don't think you have any say in the matter.
That's where you're wrong, Mom. I know my rights and I know business law. You and Carter teamed up to get me fired over personal family business. That's a wrongful termination lawsuit if I ever saw one. I'm gonna go talk with a lawyer right away. I'm gonna sue you and the company for conspiring against me. I'll make you regret this.
Ah, yes, I wanted to talk to you about that.
Yeah, well, too bad. You're too late for apologies, Mom. Prepare for bankruptcy.
No, I wasn't going to apologize. I was going to tell you that the firing actually wasn't personal.
What? Then why am I getting fired?
Don't you and Hallie go on a lot of fancy, expensive vacations?
Yeah, and what of it?
It seems that you've been using company funds to pay for all those trips. A very nice young man from accounting told us all about it. He was very thorough.
No! That little weasel! I can't believe he snitched on me!
I might not be an accountant myself, but I'm pretty sure that sort of thing is frowned upon. That's one of the few things I remember from my stint as CEO.
Hold on, Mom! Don't you get what's about to happen? At this rate, I'm gonna lose my job! I'm gonna get run out of the company!
Yes, I do believe that's what the current trajectory is.
And you're just fine with that? I'm your oldest son, Mom. Won't it hurt you to see me thrown out onto the streets and marched to the unemployment office?
The truth is, I've been doing quite a bit of thinking lately. I realize now that I made some mistakes in raising you. There were definitely some times when I should have been a better mother to you.
Yeah, you could say that again. So you get it, right? This isn't all my fault. You share some of the blame too for making me this way. So you're gonna do the right thing, right? You're gonna take responsibility for this and finally be a good mother to me, aren't you?
Oh, yes, dear. I have every intention of being the best mother for you that I can be from now on.
Good! So what are you gonna do next?
I'm going to wish you the best of luck as you start your new journey in life.
What? Were you paying attention to anything I just said?
I read every single word and took it all to heart, Tucker. The critical mistake I made in raising you was that I was far, far too lenient on you. Spare the rod and spoil the child, as they say. You needed way more of the rod than I gave you, and that leniency contributed to the trouble you've gotten yourself into right now.
No! I didn't get myself into this. This is your fault!
You're about to embark upon a hard and perilous journey, Tucker, but I know you'll come out a better man on the other end. Good luck!
Gloria, Tucker just told me everything. Is he really getting fired?
Ah, so you've already heard the news. Thank you for letting me know. I wouldn't want to waste your time telling you a story you already heard. It feels wonderful to know that I've finally been able to be a good mother for Tucker.
Are you insane? You got your own son fired. Is that the way you treat your family members?
Well, Tucker tried to do the same thing to me, so apparently that's how he thinks family treats each other.
No way. So that's it? The end? There's no changing your mind on this?
That's right. I'm sure it'll be hard for a while, so I hope you'll support Tucker as best as you can.
Oh, sure. Shove him off onto me. Thanks a lot. Whatever. It doesn't matter that he's getting fired. We'll be fine. After all, we've still got something that's more valuable than you could possibly imagine.
Oh, I don't know about that. I'm a mother myself. I know exactly how valuable children are to their parents.
What? No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about our house. You know, our gorgeous, luxurious mansion in an exclusive gated community.
Ah, I see.
So, whether we decide to sell it outright or just use it as collateral on a loan, we'll have no problem with financing our lifestyle for the time being. He can even use the money to start his own company. Then we'll be rich again in no time.
I'm afraid you can't do that, Hallie.
Oh yeah? And what makes you say that? It's our house, isn't it? We can do whatever we want with it. You don't get a say in the matter.
I do have a say, actually. After all, that house belongs to me.
Wait, are you serious?
Don't you remember? I bought that house when you and Tucker got married and it allowed you two to live there. So I think you'd have a bit of an issue trying to sell it since my name is the one on the deed.
No, that can't be. Tucker never told me about that.
He didn't? Goodness gracious, that boy must be as forgetful as I am.
No one in the world is as forgetful as you are. He didn't forget. He's been hiding it from me.
In any case, you won't be able to sell that house or use it as collateral since it belongs to me.
Gloria?
Yes, dear. What can I do for you?
So, we're about to go through a really hard time as a family. You know that, right?
Yes, it does seem likely.
Okay, so do you think you could at least let us keep the house? We've been living there ever since we got married, and we're quite attached to it.
Oh, you do?
Yes, we're very, very attached to it. We'd love to live there for the rest of our lives if we can.
Well, I'm glad that you've enjoyed living there so much.
Yeah, we really appreciate you letting us live in such a beautiful house. So, what do you say? Can we keep on living here?
I'm afraid not, Hallie.
Come on, why not?
I'm just following the rules that you gave me, Hallie. Remember, you said that only a select few people get to live in that neighborhood. You have to be either an elite executive yourself or married to someone who is in order to get in the front gate. And now that Tucker is no longer an elite executive, you no longer meet that neighborhood's very strict criteria. I'm sorry, Hallie, but I didn't make the rules.
But if we're not living there anymore, then what are you gonna do with the house? Are you just gonna let it collect dust?
Oh heavens, no! I was thinking that I might just allow Carter and his family to live there once you're gone. Now that he's going to be the new CEO, the Homeowners Association shouldn't have any problems with that.
Gloria, wait, please, don't do this! Won't you please reconsider?
Goodness gracious, would you look at the time? The board meeting is going to start any minute now. It completely slipped my mind. Sorry, dear, I have to run.
Okay, that's the last form that I needed to sign. As of this very moment, I am now officially the new CEO.
Congratulations, Carter. You earned this. I know you'll do an excellent job leading the company.
Thanks, Mom. This is the company that both you and Dad dedicated your lives to building. So I'm gonna do whatever it takes to make it more successful than ever.
I think your father must be absolutely beaming right now, looking down on us from heaven.
I'll make both him and you proud of me, Mom. Dad always treated all his employees like family, and I intend to do the same.
After they moved out of the house I was letting them live in, Tucker and Hallie moved into an apartment downtown. Sadly, it seems that the turmoil surrounding Tucker losing his job caused something of a rift between them. They started fighting every day to the point that they were drawing complaints from the neighbors. In the end, they got divorced. Hallie received custody of their son and they both moved out of the apartment building. Tucker was determined that he wouldn't settle for anything other than an executive-level position. Eventually, however, reality set in, and he had to take whatever job he could get. The stress of having to deal with customers face-to-face rather than working behind the scenes was too much for him, so he started drowning his sorrows with alcohol. After the divorce, Hallie moved back in with her parents for some time. It was incredibly hard for her to get used to the much lower standard of living at her parents' house, and they eventually got sick of her constant complaining. So, Hallie's parents kicked her out of the house and forced her to get a job while they look after her son until she's able to take care of him herself. I was always on good terms with her parents, so as soon as she was out of the picture, they called me up right away and invited me to come over and meet him. He's an absolutely adorable little boy, and he's practically the spitting image of my late husband. I go and see him a few times a month to give him a hug, a kiss, and lots of presents. I hope Hallie's parents aren't running out of places to put all the clothes. Carter's doing fantastically in his new position as CEO, just as I knew he would. His son has a birthday coming up, and I was just about to go and pick out another present for him. Only 10 presents just doesn't seem like enough, does it?